The next step we are going to take in our CICD journey is configure the deploy stage of the Jenkins pipeline. At the deploy stage of our Jenkins file, we will simply list the commands that we will normally run to deploy our application to production. The first step we will normally take is SSH into the production environment as the deploy user. So in a single quotation marks, I will type SSH deployment user at the IP address of the production server, which for me is 192.168.56.101. I want to run other commands in this single connection if it's successful. So right in the quotation marks, I will put double quotation marks. Then in it, I will type the first command I will run as the deployment user, and that is activate the app's virtual environment. I will end the command with a semicolon. I want to type the next command in a new line, so I will put a backslash. Then continue in the next line, still in the double quotation marks. The next step I will take to deploy is change directory into the code directory, which for me is polling. Don't forget to end the command with a semicolon. Backslash to continue in the next line. Next, I will update the code of any changes made to our remote code repository with git pull origin master, semicolon, backslash, and continue in the next line. When the new changes have been downloaded, we want to install the application dependencies with pip install -r requirements.txt. Next, I will type the database migration command to update our database with any changes made to the database tables. When all that is done, I will deactivate the virtual environment. Restart Nginx web server with systemctl restart Nginx. I will restart Guineacon as well. Before I save the file, I don't want pip install command to warn about script path, so I will put this flag after the pip install requirement.txt, and I'm doing that for the sake of automation. There will be no one to respond to script path warning. I will save the file, commit and push to the remote code repository. Now go back to Jenkins and run the pipeline build again. We are going to run into a couple of issues and we will solve them as we see them. Make sure your app server, GitLab server, and Jenkins server are turned on. Pipeline fails at the deploy stage, and that is because there's no one to type yes to verify app server's host key. Let's undo that in the next episode.